Hi guys, welcome to another video of DB Cars itself, and today I'll be reviewing the BlueSG Opel Corsa E. So let's dive straight to this video right now. Alright then, so let me just begin with the review of the BlueSG Opel Corsa E. So basically on the outside there isn't, I would say the damage of this car very depend on each car itself, because BlueSG usually is a point-to-point system car, so hence the damage might vary, the damage of their car might vary. So for this case, I'm not seeing any damage at all so far, which is quite good. And yeah, overall just a bit dirty, so yeah, this is not too bad. But on the outside, just let me guys show you guys. Oh yeah, so basically I would say this is my favorite car in the BlueSG fleet other than the original, the original BlueSG car, which I'll review in the future video. But for today, let me just show you guys the overall the car itself. So for the charging point itself, because this is an electric car, so you get, so basically you did at the start of each rental and at the end of each rental you show, basically have to plug the car right into here, and here it shows you guys what it is. So basically to remove the charger from the port itself, you need to unlock the car, which I'll show you guys how to unlock it in a few moments. But to remove it, you just need to press this, and it's right here, and you can remove it from the charger, the base itself, you can call it. Close it, just quite simple. And for the trunk space, right, I haven't actually put anything inside, so yeah. Oh yeah, and you also have a rear windscreen wiper, which is quite good. Oh yeah, and to access the trunk space, just need to press okay. But actually, if I'm not wrong, there should be a button right below there which should open it up, but in this case not able to, so I need to press it from the car itself, which an option, if I could find it. I think I'll settle that later on, which I'll show you guys. For the rear of the car, okay, let me see how the fuck do I make it do it. The rear is locked. Just give me a moment. Alright then, haven't managed to figure out where is the switch for the rear lock itself, but alternatively for the time being, I just managed to open the car with the handle itself from the inside. From the outside wise, I still need to figure out how the hell do I do that. But let me just show you guys the legroom wise. Legroom wise, this is my normal driving position right here. So overall leg space wise, it's still not too bad. For the head space wise, it's kind of alright, because you got the sloping roof line right here. So hence, if you are maybe slightly taller wise, it might hit the headroom. But other than that, where are the seats? Not too bad, I would say. Let me just show you guys the front of the car right now. But before I show you guys that, you got three cup holders right here. So one right here, which is not that shallow, not that deep, I would say. So yeah, the one in the front is the much more deeper one, so which is much better. This is the shallow one, and those two are the deep one. But other than that, let me just show you guys the front of the car right now. So together it's just quite simple. Just open from the rear right here. And this is the same problem that I have with the Mazda 3 itself. So unfortunately, I need to insert one leg out first before putting my another leg out. So yeah, close it, just quite simple. And you got this very cool E right here to show you guys this is an electric car for itself. This tell you guys this is an electric car itself. But other than that, this is the before I show you guys the mechanism to unlock the car for BlueSG wise, this is the thing to unlock the car itself. So yeah. Going to the front wise, the driver's side, basically you got your normal seats right here, which I'll show you guys right now. Okay, so this is your normal seat. So basically you got your adjuster right at the bottom right here, and this is to adjust the height, and this is to adjust the rear, if I can find it. Oh yeah, right here, this is the lever, the turn knob itself. Sorry, basically I forgot to mention, you also got the window switches on all three sides of the passenger, as well as the rear passenger as well. So basically there's nothing special, and you got a decent sized cup holder as well. For the driver's side right here, you got the switches for all four windows itself, and these switches right here is to adjust the mirrors right here. So if I were to adjust to the right, and you see if I press this right here, you can see I'm adjusting the mirrors. And to go back to to go back to its normal position, just need to press 1 and go back to the middle. This right here to prevent people from rolling down the windows itself. For the other 3 windows, unfortunately the driver is different, so yeah. Moving on to the center console right here, which I mentioned just now, this ready. This is your parking brake, and this thing right here, actually you can adjust it's like your sports mode in normal combustion car, but hence in this case this is an electric car, so BlueSG actually did mention that this car has a responsive accelerator, so hence they decided to cover up is to prevent people from driving too recklessly itself. Right here is your gear shifter itself, so basically I just need to press on the brake and just press down. It will engage drive all the way up for reverse, which will show you guys a reversing camera. Park, just press P and it will go to park. So basically this right on top here you got some of the buttons. So basically you got your child switch right here, your child lock, turn off the parking sensors, turn off the, I think this is the interior light if I'm not wrong, and this is the lane keeping assist, maybe I could be wrong. A decent size space right here, glove space. Got some 12 volt socket outlet right here, USB type A, and top right here is to adjust your climate control right here. This is the fan, and this is the same thing for this as well. It got rear windscreen defrost. Sorry, I think this is the front, this is the rear, and this is the recirculate air itself. Right. Oh yeah, I just found a stick. Okay, that should unlock the rear. So yeah, that is to open the car from outside, if anyone is wondering. I just found out. This is your hazard light, and this is switch to turn off the entertainment. Sorry, this is to mute and unmute itself. So basically this is the adjuster for the radio itself. Right on top here got the vent. I'll say the vent's alright, there's nothing special other than the design of it. And you got your navigation screen, which is touch responsive. And this car got, if I'm not wrong, this got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I could be wrong on that, but you can refer more information on the BlueSG website itself. And there's no glove box right here, unfortunately itself. Okay, let's move on to the center of the driver gauge right here. So basically there's quite a few of different mode of driving which you can choose. So in this case, this is one of the mode. If I have to switch to another one, you can see basically you got dials right here, which is the show you guys the main one, the show you guys the speedo in the main thing. Moving over, you got the trip computer data, car computer data. If you know more information, you got energy, which I like the most because you got the graphics showing you guys the electric and the usage of power and the regen feature on the car itself. And you got another one, the personal tool, which is the same thing as the personal one itself. To adjust it, just need to adjust this knob right here, and to select, just press this right here, and it will show, you'll go to the mode that you guys selected for. And this, so basically on the stock on your left right here, you got your high beams, you got your indicators, which for indicator wise, you can see, if you do not know whether your indicators are on, you can see there's a light right there which is showing you guys, which is quite cool. And for the other side, you got your wipers control, so you got your rear, which I will show you guys right now. So that is your rear, and you got your front, which is right here. One down for the regular. If you want to continuously wiper keep moving, just need to swipe all the way up for that. Oh yeah, and to turn on the car, just need to step on to turn on this the car itself, just need to press on the foot brake and press right here, and the car should turn on. And right here, it will show you guys so basically this is your rev counter right here, and this is your fuel gauge or your range itself in the electric car bike. So at this moment, you got 266 kilometers, and yeah, all the other functions usually will show around on top, either at the side or at the side right here. So yeah, other than that, let's move on. Alright, then moving on down right here, you got your information. I think this is your display brightness, this is your headlight, and this is got auto headlights and regular headlights. So if you want just leave auto headlight on, you can just adjust the dial right here. And so basically it will show you guys that the auto headlight has been deactivated. If you want to turn back on, just do the other way around, and it will say it's been activated. This is the rear fog light itself, so that's quite cool. And yeah, now let's move on to the main thing on the steering wheel itself. So this in center, you got your horn. This is to adjust your cruise control. If I could be wrong, just at the moment car is not moving, so yeah, I can't do anything about that. So if I'm not wrong, this should be a cruise control itself. And this right here, yeah, this if I'm not wrong, this should be also for the cruise control right here. And now to press menu, there's no responsive at all. So yeah, this is your voice command, your to pick up and reject call. This is volume switch if I'm not wrong, and there's no control for that either. So yeah, I think this should be the volume switch. Nope, there's no action from either of these buttons as well, so it's quite useless. Other than that, oh yeah, you got your sun visor right here, which is quite nice. So yeah, you could find it. I think if there should be a mirror. Okay, do not want to break that, so not going to. Oh, found it. So yeah, that is your mirror, which is quite nice. Same goes for the other side as well. So yeah, same thing. So in right center right here, you got, I think this is a speaker right here. This is your SOS feature, and I think this is for emergency use. It does say involve in an accident. This, I think, if I'm not wrong, should contact BlueSG or the Opel contact customer service center. This is your light for your like reading thing, your normal thing. Same for this side as well. This is when you open the door, it should open the car door. Okay, it's not working. Weird. And one thing I really like about this car itself is this, like same as the Mazda 3, which is down right below here. For the Opel, it is depending how many passengers you're having, it will show how many people are not fastening their seatbelt, and you can check. This is to show you guys the passenger airbag on and off, and yeah, other features which I'm not too sure what it is. But other than that, let me just show you guys the trunk space of the car itself before I forget about that. So yeah, let's go. So I think I managed to unlock the rear, so I should be okay. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so here is guys the trunk space for the Opel itself. One thing I would say is there isn't much space because it's a small hatchback, so yeah, space might be tight. But if you want more space, you can always put down the seat by figuring out a way, which I have no idea. So, but if I'm not wrong, the seat should be able to go down. If there should be a way. So let me just figure it out. So in a moment, but let me just over trunk space. One problem is you got this space right here, which will be a difficulty to go over to if you are carrying stuff from a very low down and you want to carry over. It's quite hard. But other than that, close it is quite simple. Just like I mentioned, the button is right over there, which you guys can see. It's quite dark, but it's just right inside there. So yeah, to close it back down, you just push it back down and the car should close it. Let me see, I could find the feature to roll down the seat itself. Okay, yeah, so basically just need to press this down and you should hear a sound and the seat will just fold down itself. But other than that, that's all I'll say for this video itself. I hope you guys enjoy the video of the car itself. Click on the subscribe button down right below to see more videos like this, or click here to subscribe until you see my 2 other videos. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.